Oh, good morning. Welcome to me, Paul Fair, Fast Action Card Sports Desk here in Cyprus, and welcome to this edition of the Weekly Windup. I didn't expect to do any more before we move, but the interminable wait goes on. Um, and I go to Digital to Dice in 2 weeks. I will be bringing you a couple of live shows from there across the boards. Um, but today I'm excited to bring you a double header. And the first game one is in my uh, cooperative league from 1975. And as you can see, it is a multi-game engine. Um, and I don't usually cover Yankees games, but um, Ryan, who is the Yankees manager, if we look, is unable to play. So I told him I'd cover for him, and we play. This was the test really for Baseball Commissioner HQ. I, in my personal leagues, use a mini season of 20 games, and because it's mini, I have points. But I won't bore you with all that because that's my personal. I know a few of you asked why there's points in, and that's the reason because I use it. Um, and as you can see, uh, the Yankees have lost one. They've been performing pretty well, but um, the one they lost was in the first game of the game we're going to be bringing to you, which is in Payoff Pitch Pulse, and I'm excited to bring you that because it's the first one since the release this week. We'll get onto that in a minute. As we can see, game one, uh, Yankees dominated throughout that game. Then suddenly, if we look at this, they gave up. Bear with me. They gave up 5, 6, 9 walks in that game, and Sparky Lyle lost. And that's probably Sparky's worst performance of the season. They looked totally in control, and then the Orioles scored 4 at the top of the seventh and walked 2 runs in. So the Orioles dodged a bullet really in that one. And if we look at the Daily Show and we look how they've been performing, the Orioles have got a better batting average, but the Yankees' ERA is far better. And the Orioles have been inconsistent really, still 9 and 6. But look at the Yankees' run difference. Fairly level on runs given up and home runs. And the Orioles have hit more homers. So it should be for a good game. And on the mound today, we've got Torres and Medic. And if we look at their matchups, the Yankees have won 2 of the games between them, 5-2 and 4-1, and they lost that one. 2.30 ERA, and that both batting averages anemic, really, 2.25 and 2.28. They've held each other almost level, 23 hits apiece, 12 runs to the Yankees, and got those 2 wins. If we look at the players, we can see that the top performers in, let's look at our bats. We've got Singleton, 354, Bunbury, 323. Homers, home run threat is Lee May. He's hit 5 with 14 ribbies. And for pitching, we've got Torres is 1 and 2. And I think he lost his first 2 to the Red Sox and the White Sox, then beat the hapless Tigers 6-1. And if we come down for the Yankees, we can see that Nettles 297, Bonds is only batting 153. He's been a great disappointment. He has got 9 ribbies, but his game log is scattered hits. And Medic is 2-0 with a 1.13 ERA. So things looking good for the Yankees in this game, and let's have a look what the prediction is for this game. Let's see what the prediction comes up with. Oh, and it's tipping 7-4 is the line for the Yankees, predicting a 3-run win, and they'll do well, the Orioles, to take down Medic. If we look at Scout, let's just inject. Let's see. There's nobody out apart from Cuellar and Jackson and Catfish Hunter. Okay, so without further ado, I'll keep that to one side. We can see that the star ratings for these two teams are, let's look at the bottom. Orioles 24.42, their net performance ratings. It's their batting that's let them down, really. And the Red Sox are dominating this division, even though they're only 4 points ahead, because some of the Yankees' wins have been quite large. Okay, let's get that. Let's minimize that, and let's bring in the same project, Impulse. Now, obviously, I'm partway through this project, so I've not been able to produce it solely in Payoff Pitch. And until we get to the stage where we can have full exports from it in HQ style, I'll just continue to export box scores from it and create games. But when we get to a stage where we're having complete seasons, then projects and purely Payoff Pitch, then obviously I can produce them in here. So this is game 2. We're going to play the game, and I'll just have to bring up again my lineups. Won't be a second. I'll just do this on one of my other screens. Orioles lineup versus Medic, who's a righty. So they'll line up. Yep. Okay. We'll generate it. Can we save this? Right-handed with DH. Generate. Okay. And then we need to go into edit it. And Baylor is 5th. Just do it this way. So easy to change. Grich is 6th. Northrop. Tommy Davis is not in it at all. Alan Bunbury. All position players. Al Bunbury is leadoff, and he is the DH. Second, Northrop, playing centre field. Third, Singleton, right field. Fourth, Lee May. Fifth, Baylor. Sixth, Grich. Seventh, Bellinger is actually 9th. At shortstop, 8 is Doug DeCinces. There he is. 8 is Doug DeCinces at third, and Elrod Hendricks is 7th at catcher. I don't see any way to save this lineup. And pitcher, we need to bring in pitcher, all starting pitchers, and Torres. Okay. So Bunbury, Northrop, Singleton, May, Baylor, Grich, Hendricks, DeCinces, and Bellinger. That's the one. Okay, so let's accept that. And then going to the Yankees, we've got against a right-handed batter, we have got versus right-hander DH, generate and edit. And we're at Shea, don't forget, for this season. We've got pitching, we've got, who did I say? Medic. Munson is 5th. Bonds is leadoff. Roy White is 3rd. In left field, Elliott Maddox batting 2nd. Centre field, Bonds is actually right. So Bonds, Maddox, White, Nettles, Munson, Chris Chambliss, 6th, first base. 7 is Ed Herman, and he's the DH for today. 8 is Jim Mason. And 9 is Sandy Alomar. I can't see Sandy Alomar. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Second base, and we'll accept that. Okay. Oh, home lineup incomplete, it says. Right field, centre field, third base, first. I've got 2 DHs. Alomar's second base. And Mason is shortstop. Accept. That's it. So we're going to go and play ball now. Okay. Right, we're just going to change some of the options here. Not sure if you can save your options. Let's have a look if the hotkeys are saved. Y and space. Yes, they are. Auto play. We're not playing any auto play. Auto play. Visuals. Runners list. I think that's it, really. Use the fact card. Yeah, it's kept everything else the same. So without further ado, let's play ball. And I'll get my I shall get my players' stats up. And we've got Bunbury batting .323 on the season here. And here we go. Medic to Bunbury. Here's the first dice. And it's a tough play. And the result is struck him out. Bunbury goes down swinging. Northrop batting on a mediocre 167 on the season. It's another tough play here. 87, grounder this time to second base. And Medic has struck out 9 and walked 4, allowed 2 homers. Singleton stirs in. Probably he's been their best batter. 16 ribbies, batting .354 on the season. And this ball's in play. That's a base hit. Base hit. So look at his card. Yeah, I'm not going to steal here. 2 away. That's in his wheelhouse. And it's 28. Oh, it's 82, sorry. Flies out to centre field. Middle of the first. 1 hit. A strand one. Here's Bobby Bonds. Can he turn his season around today? He's not got many games left to do so. As I say, this was just a test season to see how HQ worked. This ball's in play. 43. Popped up to Hendricks there. Here's the pitch. This one's in play also. And that's a base hit by Maddox. Let's try for the steal with Maddox. And he's nailed. Oh, Maddox. He had 2 stolen bases prior to that. First time he's been caught stealing. Roy White batting .257 on the season. There's the pitch. It's a ballpark result. And it's a double. And he'd have probably driven in. He's already driven in 15. Mistake to steal there, really. Patient. Flies out to centre field. Northrup's equal to it. Looks up. Okay, quickly to the top of 2 here. Baylor. This ball's in play. And we've got a rare play. But he's out. G6. Grich. This is also in the wheelhouse. And that's ground out to second base. He's dodging a few here, Medic. 8, Patient. Gives up his first walk to Hendricks. Doug DeCinces. Patient. This time it's 6-4. Bottom of 2, Torres stirs in. Gets the sign. Here's the pitch. And it's a deep fly to centre field. It's back. Caught by Northrup. Chris Chambliss batting .294. So many of these Yankees hitters are performing really well. I think he draws a walk this time. That's his 7th walk on the season. Ed Herman, also batting .364. Patient. This time it's a weak fly to left field. Baylor's takes it just 2 steps to his left. 5. This ball's in play. But it's, again, Baylor moves forward this time. Takes that ball. Fires it in lazily. And the side is retired. Okay, this is a tough pitch. Medic struck him out. Swing and a miss there. This ball's in play. And it's a double by Bunbury. And that's Bunbury's third double of the season. And he's pacey. He's always a threat when he gets on the base paths. Let's see, can Northrop drive him in? This ball is in play. And that's a base hit. Should be enough for Bunbury, it is. Northrop comes through in the clutch again. That's 7 ribbies he's had. He's not had many hits, but all of them have been worth something. Singleton. This ball's also in play. And this could be a double play. No, it's a fielder's choice. 6-4, Mason to Alomar. Didn't turn the double. Singleton safe at first. Here's Lee May. 262, 5 ribbies, 5 homers. 5. This ball's in play. This time he's thrown out 5-3. Routine out there. But first blood to the Orioles here. This ball's in play. And that's a triple by Sandy Alomar. I'm fairly certain that's his first triple of the season. It is. And going infield in against Bonds. 4. This is tough play. Struck him out. That's Bonds' 19th strikeout of the season. Batting under 140 now. Maddox. Bottom of the third. Batting. Okay. It's a tough pitch. Ground out to the pitcher. Looks him back. There's a chance of escaping this inning here. He's got Roy White. He doubled last time up. Torres looks in. Here's the pitch. Patient. Draws the walk. Men on the corners now. And we're at normal defense. With 2 away. Greg Nettles. 5. This ball's in play. But it's not deep enough. Northrop's equal to it. And Torres pitched out of a lead-off triple there. Medic to Baylor. In play. And that's a double. Stroked into left field there by Baylor. It's his 3rd double of the season. Can Grich make the Yankees pay for that missed opportunity? He's got 10 ribbies already on the season. Here's the pitch. Patient. Ground out to shortstop. It's 6-3, runner advances. Hendricks. Let me just have a look at what Hendricks has done on the season. He's only batting 222. I think his last hit was about 0 for 3 in the last game. He's done okay against the Yankees before that game. Going to every run could be vital in this. Who's up after him? DeSantis. It's going to lay down. He's going to squeeze. Infield will be in. Going with the squeeze. And the squeeze fails. Nailed at the plate. This ball's in play. That's a base hit. Took an extra base there. So I've made some stupid decisions here. Craig will be probably, because he's the manager of the Orioles, Craig Harris, screaming at me. Mind you, I did make one for the Yankees as well, so fair play. 8, patient, fly out to right field. So Medic also gets out of it. I still don't like all the pop-ups in this. It's a bit like pocket pennant runs, some of the pop-ups. I need to be able to turn them off. I probably can turn them off actually, but I've got them on minimum delay. So Torres to Munson. Let's have a look at the box score. Torres has given up 3 hits so far. Medic 5, struck out 2. Okay. 7. This ball's in play. Ground out to first. Torres went 6.1 in his first, 3 in his second. Gave up 7 earned runs in that. In the blowout against well, they only lost by 1, but it was a blowout by him against the White Sox. And went 8 innings against the Tigers in the rest, in the third game. Okay, here's Chambliss. 7. This ball's in play, and that's a double. Driven into the gap there by Chambliss for his 7th double of the season. It's a tough pitch. Struck him out. Can he get out of this again? Let's have a look at Chambliss's steal. So 12. This is in the wheelhouse. 30. Wild pitch. That's a double. And we're all tied. Mason. Second double of the season. Sandy Alomar tripled last time up. 9. It's a tough pitch. That's a base hit though. And the Yankees take the lead. 2-1. Alomar's come through in the clutch in this game. Tough. 74. Base hit. Just going to have a look at he's given up 7 hits. He's given up 7 hits. Now I'm just going to have a look at what the Orioles instructions are for relievers. Three. Ballpark result. That's another double. He's collapsed here. Okay. Can quickly get away from you against the Yankees. Just going to have a look who's on, who comes in for the Orioles. Just bear with me a second, because we got a small 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's just a 10 man pitching rotation. I'm just going to see who's out. Just Grant Jackson. Okay. Relief pitchers. Jackson's out. Going to bring in Miller. Got any saves this team? Doyle Alexander and Paul Mitchell. Going to bring in Miller. Okay, 8 hits given up here. I think he's given up 4 doubles, hasn't he? 1, 2, 3, 4 doubles, yeah, and a triple. Not the best day at the office. And the line on him, 3.28 hits, 4 runs at the moment. Of course, this Maddox is also his responsibility. Here's the pitch. That's tough. 93, F9. Singleton takes that in, but not before the Yankees score 4 runs. Bunbury, 1 for 2 today. 8, Patient, 39. That's a fly out to right field. It's a ballpark result. That's a base hit in his wheelhouse. Singleton. This is in play too, and that's a double. And that drives in Northrop. The Orioles back in it here, 4-2. This also in play. Ground out to second, but it's enough to get Singleton over to third, but there's 2 away now. In play. And that's 6-3, and that's enough to retire the side. Mason to Chambliss. Okay, bottom of 5. 7, tough play. 14, base hit. This is a ballpark result. 29, back. Gone by Munson. He hit 12 homers in real. And let me just have a look how many he's hit this season for Yankees in 75. Munson, that's his 3rd homer. So that's 6-2. Miller quickly fatigued here. It's a tough play. 77, flies out to centre field. Keep him on for this inning. Patient. Flies out to right field. It's a tough pitch. 3 flyouts, but he got out of the inning fatigued. So end of 5. 6-2 Yankees. Patient. Walk. Giving up a lot of walks the Yankees hit. That's another foot. That's another. Oh, no, he's only given up 2. It was 9 yesterday. Thought they're giving up more today. Grich, 12. Patience. That's another walk. This is how it all went pear-shaped yesterday for the Yankees. 8. Patient. And that's a double. So just when you think the Orioles are done and buried, dead and buried, up they come with the tying run to the plate. This is tough. That's ground out to third. Bombre. Medic stirs in. Not one of his best outings, this. Patient. And that's another walk. I should have kept quiet because Northrop now represents the go-ahead run. Just have a look at Northrop. He's had he's not a home run threat, is he? Let me see how many he had in reality. 5. Who have they got on the bench? Blair. Nothing exceptional. Okay, going with Northrop. Ballpark result. Here's the pit. Let's see the result. 12. Back. Gone! Grand slam. Grand slam. Wow. Unbelievable. First homer of the season for Northrop. And it's a grand slam. And Medic is suddenly fatigued. Going to cancel that and Medic will come out. It was all going so well, and this is exactly like the first game. So, who's out for the Yankees? We've only got, it's only Catfish Hunter out, so Gabe is transformed in 1 inning. This is exactly what happened in yesterday's game. Let's have a look what relief pitchers they've got. They've got Tidrow. So look at his 3.12. Yeah. Go bring Tidrow in. To Singleton. 1 away. 7. Tough pitch. 46. Base hit. They can't keep the Orioles off the base paths now. 7. Tough pitch. 30. Wild pitch. Second wild pitch of the game here. Struck him out. Swing and a miss there. Here's Baylor. 9. This ball's in play. But he's ground out to third, and that'll do it. But not before. The Orioles score 5 runs. So we've got slugfest here. And they'll be taking Miller out. Let's see who they've got left here. Let's have a look at Bob Reynolds. Dave Johnson. Jesse Jeff. No, he's not one of them. They've not got much in reserve here. Who's their, let me see who their fifth pitcher is. Probables. Okay, so the Orioles have got Alexander up next. Then they've got Grimsley. Palmer and Quayer. So they've not got much here. They got Mitchell. What did he do? Well, bring in Mitchell. Yeah. Okay, bottom of 6. Someone's going to have to probably go fatigued here. Just looking at their saves. Mitchell's their save man, really, but he's got an 8.31 ERA, but there's little else in that pen. 9. This is a ballpark result. And that's a base hit by Alomar. They can't keep him off the bases. And going to try and steal here with Alomar. And he's successful. Bonds. Anything from Bonds would be, they'd be happy. He's out, L3. Six three actually. 9. It's a ballpark result. Pops it out to second. There's White. 12. Tough out. Flies out to centre field. And the Orioles get through another one. And we come to the top of the 7th here. And it's a patient result for Grich. Walk. I shouldn't have opened my mouth about the walks, should I? Because the Yankees are just going to try and steal second here. Oh, and he's nailed at second. Munson's thrown 2 out here. 4 in play. Flies out to centre field, 1 away. Three, defense check. 16, that's a double. That would have been a run driven in again. 7, tough out. Ground out to shortstop. And it's time for the stretch. I'll be back in 2 minutes. You can just about guess where I'm going. Okay, I'm back feeling a lot better. And at the 7th inning stretch, I just want to say what a great job Dan has done producing this game. I've been getting a few messages yesterday and today about complaints about bugs in the. I don't know if it was just the Steam version or in some of them, probably in both. Um, and it was the same complaints that people gave when Craig Harris of Pocket Pennant Run first issued his game. We're not dealing with international corporations here. We're dealing with small gaming companies, and he's had it out on a demo for weeks and weeks, several months actually. But there's thousands and thousands and thousands of different players in baseball. Combinations are unbelievable. I've spoken to Dana. He's a great guy about it, and he's down the rabbit hole with a board game companion, because I know from designing and helping Craig produce board game assistants in Pocket Pennant Run that once you start adding plays, if people are playing, there's so many different varieties with all the games that once you start adding them, you can continue down and down that. And if you look at digital diamond baseball, there's a lot of outs you can't actually create in that. I know because I've had the answer back from Mark, and you just have to literally do what you can with it if you're using your game, and if you're using it as a board game companion, then you just have to accept that there will be some limitations because you can't make allowances for every single out or crazy play that happens in a game. And also bugs. We are the bug finders as users. We're just going to have to accept, games that have been going years and years and years. I've got some of the leaders in the market. They still crash. They still come up. There's only 2 games that I've never crashed on. Like Beatles says, one is Baseball for Windows, the original from ABPA, and also Diamond Mine Baseball. I've tried to crash those, and I can't. Anyway, here endeth the lesson, and it's back to the bottom of the 7th. And the Orioles, they'll do well with their bullpen to shut down the Yankees for these last 3 innings. But I said that in the last game. Let's get to it. Here's the pitch. 7, and this is 57, ground out to shortstop. 8, this is a tough out. 45, ground out automatically. 4, this is tough out too. And that's 3 up and 3 down for the Yankees there. Don Baylor was equal to that one. And we come to the top of 8th. Tidrow. He is fatigued, and this ball's in play. Pops out to first base. Need him to get through this inning if possible. 9. Ball's in play though. Pops out again to second base. 4 in play. Ground out to shortstop. 3 up and 3 down on a fatigued pitcher. That was pretty impressive. Bottom of 8. Herman. 6 in play. 78. Ground out to second base. There's the split. We've had 10%, 30% tough, 50% in play, 50%. Contact has been made here. Okay, Mitchell to Mason. 6 in play. That's the second triple of the day for the Yankees. Wow. And here's Alomar, the man responsible for the first one. There's only one away. And we're going infield in. Struck him out. Can Bonds come through? He's 1 for 4 today. Draws the walk. Elliot Maddox. That's a base hit. And we're tied. That's another walk. Bases are full of Yankees here. 3. Defense check. And that's a double. And all 3 runners score. Wow, 10-7 Yankees. And Mitchell's gone. I said it'd be difficult to keep them off. Doyle Alexander's on. This is in play. That's a base hit. Scores again. Munson. Flies out to left field. So suddenly 11-7. We've had a great slugfest here. Let's just have a look at the Yankees pen. It's not a safe situation anyway. We've got Lyle and Martinez both available to come in. So Tidrow's fatigued, so we'll be taking him out anyway. And we'll bring Tippy Martinez on. And if things get difficult, we'll bring Lyle back in. Patient. Base hit. Don Baylor. Patient. Oh my word. I'm going to have to look at the box score here because surely 6 more walks after 9 yesterday. Wow. So it's suddenly a safe situation here. We've got the lefty against the righty. Let's just have a look at the Yankees here. Going with Martinez here. 7. Patient. Oh my word. No choice really. Got to bring in Lyle. It was hopeless there, but so was Lyle yesterday. And the Orioles, with nobody out, have the go-ahead run at the plate. A crazy game, this one. 12. And it's a ballpark result. Back, 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 back. God! Second grand slam of the day by the Orioles. This is unbelievable. And we're tied at 11. Wow. Struck him out. One away. 12. This is another ballpark check. And this time it's a pop out to second base. Bunbury. It's a tough play. Struck him out. So we go to the bottom of 9. Tied at 11. Herman. 4. This is a tough out. 47. Ground out to first. Just having a look who they've got available to come in here. He's a righty. Mason's a lefty. He's 2 for 4 anyway, Mason. 5. This ball's in play. Flies out to centre field. 2 away. 6. This is a tough out. Ground out to second. So we come to the top of 10. Got no questions about the ghost runner. Are they in options? Maybe they just come on years where the ghost runner was in. Okay, here's Northrop. Homered last time up, the Grand Slam. Maximum of 11 innings in this league, by the way. And this ball's in play. Pops out to second. Defense check. Pops out to third base. Nettles takes that one in easily. 8. This ball's in play. 19. Base hit. Base hit by May. Don Baylor. 7. Patient. Flies out to left field. We come to the bottom of 10. Doyle Alexander to Bonds. Can Bonds put right everything I've been saying about him? It's a ballpark check. And here's the dice. 54. It's a base hit. It's actually his third hit of the day. Elliot Maddox. We're going hit and run here. It's a wheelhouse check. Flies out to right field. Go with White. 6. Tough out. Flies out to left field. 2 away. 7. In play. Ground out to Alexander. Okay, so we come to the final inning here. Lyle against Grich. Lyle's fatigued. Do we keep him in? Do we keep him in? Who else have they got? They got Pagan. It's the last inning, so I'm gonna go to the bullpen. Gonna bring Pagan in for Lyle. is the only pitcher they've got. So he's in it till the end, otherwise we're back to starters. Gritch. Here's the ball. 10. Patient. Walk. Wow. Going to lay down a bunt, and the bunt's successful. 4-3 there. Gritch now in scoring position. It's a tough. Struck him out. So last chance in this game for the Orioles to take a potential win. It's a tough out, and he's ground out to shortstop. Okay. So we come to the last of the 11, and we're tied at 11. So really, it would be fair, in my opinion, if this was a tie, because it's been an exceptional game and a great one to show you in battle. The Payoff Pitch engine. Let's have a look at who they've got here. Relief pitcher, Reynolds, Johnson, Johnson's coming on. Needs to shut the Yankees down for one inning here. But with Munson, anything's possible. Here's the pitch. Patient. Pops it up to third base. Yankees down to their last 2 outs now. 3. This is in play. And that's a base hit. So Ed Herman, he's 0 for 5. And we're going to pinch hit here. Position players. Let's see who we've got. It's righty. Dempsey. He's not in the rotation. Oliver Velez isn't. Brinkman. Sorry. On the wrong team here. Hold on. Yankees. Rick Dempsey. Yeah. Gonna bring Dempsey in for Herman. It's righty, but I've got a feeling here. 10. It's a tough out. Ground out to first base. And that's the. Oh, it was a double play. 3-4-3. Now. I need to fix this. Because that is the end of the game. So box score. Save box score. I can't finish the game. What happens if it's is there any way I can end the game? What about if I use Board Game Companion from now? How do you end a game? It's a tie. Hold on. So I can't export that box score. So I'm going to have to replay it in Board Game Assistant in Pocket Pen and Run. I'll have to speak to Dan about that, because obviously there's not only me who has ties, because I look at a lot of people's. So we need some option to end the game. Interesting, but that's my problem. Okay. I think you'll admit that that game was rather fantastic. Enjoyed it. I'm going to have to process it afterwards, and we're going to turn now to a different project, which I haven't decided yet. Shall we play a 1973, or shall we play 2025? Why don't we play 2025? Let's look at my current projects. 2026. Here they are. And for those of you familiar with HQ, you can just swap them forward. Here we go. 25. Season JSNs. We'll just load the latest project, and this is the situation in 2025. It's called Les Deux because there's two of us play it, myself and James Hart, who some of you might know, and he plays History Maker Baseball, and I play a variety of different game engines. How do I know? Because we can go to Custom Group and we can look at the different games I play in it, and we can get a summary of how those games are performing. You can see it's only early days yet. Now he's looking after, for the next month, so we swap around, he's looking after the Sears division, Profits division, because I've let him have the Cubs for this month. The Cubs are doing really well. And we just took each various games during last month, but for this month, he's going to cover all the Profits games, and I'm going to cover all of the Sears games. So we can have a look at which are the let's have a look at all games, and let's have a look at 24, game 30 onwards, which will be the 31 onwards, sorry. It's the Brewers and the Mariners, and they're predicting 6-3 to the Mariners in this one, and Brewers are 0-4, and they've really been poor. If we look at the Brewers, so I just need to refresh the file. We look at the Brewers, we will see 4-1, 2-1, 3-2, and 5-2. They've been in the games, but they have played the two top teams. They played the Yankees and the Blue Jays. The Mariners are 1-3, and their win was against the Indians. They also lost both games to the Yankees. So I'll be back in part 2 shortly, and I'll have the game all set up. Okay, stay tuned. Thanks for watching.